A woman with her newborn baby drifted at sea for 3 days and nights, with their only shelter being a sinking container. He casually tossed the baby's diaper into the sea, which quickly attracted some fish. He hastily made a simple fishing tool, but catching fish wasn't as easy as he thought. In his despair, he suddenly saw a plane overhead. Excited, he rushed back to the container to find a piece of glass, but accidentally cut his thigh on his return. Ignoring the pain, he quickly got up to call for help, but the plane was too far away for anyone to see him. To prevent infection, he disinfected the wound with strong alcohol and stitched it up with earphone wires. The excruciating pain almost made him faint. To catch fish for nutrition, he wove a simple fish net with earphone wires. After placing the net in the sea, he used a diaper as bait and waited quietly for fish to bite. After a few minutes, a fish finally took the bait and he enjoyed a full meal. As days passed, he stored quite a bit of food. To escape danger, he wrote hundreds of SOS notes and placed them in plastic boxes, then tossed them into the sea, hoping someone would find them soon. She regularly used a tube to drain water, otherwise they would sink once the water filled up. Worried about the baby catching cold, she put strong alcohol in a thermos and lit it to keep the baby warm. With the phone screen broken and unable to unlock it, she could only wait for her husband's call. But that night, her husband suddenly brought bad news, saying he was shot and might not be able to rescue her. Cried and told the woman to stay strong, live on. The woman was very sad, but didn't complain. Instead, she told her husband about the birth of their baby. Then she had her husband say some comforting words to the baby, and gave the baby a gentle name. The phone ran out of battery, and they lost contact completely. Days later, the water level rose to the highest point, and she had to prepare for the worst. She made a small raft with planks and plastic boxes, so if the container sank, they could drift for a while. Soon after, a seagull appeared, giving her hope, as seagulls indicate land isn't far. But the good times didn't last. At night, the seal used to block leaks suddenly fell off, and seawater rushed into the container. As he tried to retrieve stored food, his foot got tangled in a rope, forcing him to dive underwater to cut the rope. After much effort, he finally escaped. But when he surfaced, the baby had drifted away. He shouted loudly at sea, only to attract a whale's attention. The whale deliberately sprayed water on the baby, startling it into crying. The woman found the baby's location and quickly swam over. Fortunately, the baby was unharmed, and the whale turned and left. They drifted at sea all night. The woman knew she had done her best. Holding the baby's hand, she said some heartfelt words. Seeing seagulls, she took fish from the box, quickly attracting a flock of seagulls. Coincidentally, a fishing boat passed by, noticing the unusual seagulls, and quickly approached. They rescued the baby onto the boat and followed the rope to find the woman, who was on the brink of death. Thankfully, the kind fisherman didn't give up, and after some rescue efforts, saved the woman. It's hard to imagine a woman drifting at sea for a whole month, surviving with her baby through sheer willpower. One can't help but admire the great power of maternal